Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Facebook Live community. I am Dr. Holly Kelly, and this is Dr. Kelly's Perspective for Thursday, October 6, 2016. A few perspectives ago, I gave my 4 passion areas: faith, family, and friends, leadership, education, and our young people. And those are the only lanes that I will come to you with a perspective on. This morning's perspective is on friendship. It can be applied to relationships in general. When relationships are important to you, we need to make the time and put the investment in to deal with rough patches. And there will be rough patches in relationships. Any kind of relationship, because people are involved. So what I've learned is that when we leave slights or insults, offenses or disrespects to fester, there can never be anything good that comes from that. We can fool ourselves into thinking that time alone will heal all wounds. It's been 4 months, so it's all quiet, so it's all good. No, we can actually even think that because we haven't spoken about it in a while, that everything has worked itself out. And that is a setup. That is a setup. Hi, Tamika. It's a dangerous setup, because what I know is that anger and rage can be silent for a while, but they will absolutely erupt. Okay. So a dear friend and I had a serious disagreement about an issue. I'm not talking any lightweight stuff. It was pretty significant. And it involved a painful spot in her life that my insensitivity dug into. It was like a wound that, though it's scabbed over and it's not bruised anymore, the wound, the pain was still there. And although it wasn't done intentionally, the impact was pain and hurt. And that venom could have poisoned our relationship beyond repair. But because there's genuine love and respect for each other, we both accepted our role in that incident. Her not having dealt with the pain, just glossing it over and not talking about it, and my insensitivity to recognize it. I should have recognized that this would be painful for her, and I didn't. But because we recognized, we addressed it head on, we didn't allow time to just roll by and, no, let's not talk about that. Actually, there couldn't have been a conversation. It was a serious breach in the relationship. But because we dealt with it, we averted a broken relationship. So my challenge to each of you today is to survey your relationships, personal and professional relationships. Get that mirror out that we spoke about earlier. Get the mirror out and do a soul search on your role in the ugly truths. What have you contributed to the breakdown of a relationship? And then challenge yourself. Have the courage, because that's what it takes. Have the courage to begin the conversation and the healing. Because undealt with pains do not go away. They are going to explode, and they never happen at a convenient time. At a convenient location, it's always going to be an ugly explosion that causes damage. Sometimes the damage can be beyond repair. And so as we head into 2017, and many of you took up the challenge to work on yourselves with a plan to be better, to be a better version of who you are before we roll into January 1st of 2017, put this on your list. Roll your sleeves up and do the work to repair broken relationships. Just because you haven't spoken about it doesn't mean it has healed. So that's my challenge to you today. And I hope you take me up on that. I had to fix that thing. I had to accept my responsibility and go in there and sincerely apologize for the pain that I caused. And I'm grateful to report that we're all good again. Okay? Have a phenomenal day today. Make it count.